think that's rather marvellous.
Checkbook.
It's a caterpillar in a tunnel, according to your daughter. Would you have thought of that, Corrie?
Look, where the blazes in it? If those kids have had it, I'll... well, it'd be more useful, love, if you made sure I had it before I went.
Well, seeing as I didn't know where you were going.
Yeah, all the way to the flipping bank for nothing.
You take some risks taking our kids in banks. It's a wonder there wasn't another great bullion robbery.
No, I didn't take them in the bank.
Well, I hope you didn't leave them outside.
No, I didn't take them at all.
You must have.
They were playing jumping on the steps when I left.
Ken!
They're not here?
They've not been here for the past 20 minutes. I thought they were with you.
Well, I told you, love.
Well, then where are they? Ken!
No, quick, look, I'll look out there, love, and you take a deco in the back. And now, listen, don't worry. They won't have gone far. So, well, have you seen Susan?
Oh, Bobby's been ever such a naughty boy.
Yeah, but look, it's Susan and Peter. We've lost them.
But that's just what happened. And that naughty pussycat, he went in there of all places.
Oh, God, no. Hey, you! Can you stop that thing? Can you stop it? My kids are missing and I think they might be in there.
Hold it, Corrie, hold it.
But my kids might be in there. Quick, get the ladder, the ladder.
Ben, he's just gone in there. Where? Oh, no. He says you've lost the twins. But they couldn't be.
Come on, Peter, come on. Come on, it's all right, then. There.
Just a little frightened, that's all. Yeah, luckily we found them in time.
In time?
Come on, love, let's get these two home. Come on. There.
All right, but thanks, Greg.
I mean, what a thing to happen, though. Somebody wants shooting.
Well, you can't say that. I mean, they had searched the place not 5 minutes in. Here, let me.
Oh, yes, I'd forgotten.
What's that, then?
Laying the tables always was your job.
Yeah, the thing is, with the twins, it were just, well, a combination of circumstances, as far as I can make out.
Like us.
Oh, we're having soup, then?
The lot. I mean, for instance, if I hadn't been an only child, perhaps my dad wouldn't have given in to me all the time.
Did he?
Well, you were always saying that he did.
Yeah, well, I
Then
mean...
if I'd had more clue with money, and if I'd been to cookery classes instead of art...
Oh, flipping out. I mean, what's that got to do with 2 pennies of cheese?
Hasn't it, Jerry?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, isn't it all part of me not being what I should?
You don't marry people for what they should or shouldn't be, Myra. You marry them for what they are.
Bread with your soup?
Yes, please. Oh, I'm still a rotten pig, you know.
Pig nothing. It's probably the first decent meal you've had all day.
Here. See, lost you.
Well, then what happens?
When?
When you marry somebody and you find out you don't very much like what they are.
That's not what happened with us.
Isn't it?
Hey, poor Val. You can imagine how she must have felt.
Hey, I've got a bit of news. I've been going to night school.
Oh, all right.
Cookery.
Well, what do you want to keep on going on about it for?
I'm not.
Yes, you are, on and on. I mean, anybody would think, dear, you taught, they'd think I didn't know but complain. Well, did I? Complain?
No, you just burped.
No, look, what I mean is that, no, grub isn't that important in the scheme of things.
No. There are some things you can't learn at school.
How do you mean?
Like how to give birth to healthy kids.
Martha, love, don't.
She'd have been 3. She'd just have had a 3rd birthday.
Look, would have been, could have been, might have been. Where's the use?
None, but I can't help thinking.
No.
I wonder if she'd lived, if things might have worked out differently for us.
Who knows?
I suppose not.
Look, if you can't ask them questions, there's no answer.
No, but we might have tried a bit harder.
Well, I thought we did try pretty hard.
You tried.
I was still the one as went, though.
It was me that drove you.
Oh, happened.
Yeah?
Well, happened for the kid. We might have stuck it out a bit longer.
Stuck it out?
Well, isn't that what we were doing? Now, come on, Marty, what's the point in pretending it was all a picnic? I mean, where's that going to get us, eh?
Sometimes looking back over your past mistakes stops you making them again in the future.
Oh, true.
If we've got a future. Hey, I'll tell you something. I've learned how to make fabulous dumplings.
What? Hey, here.
Oh.
Hey, they smell pretty fair and all.
What do I get for them?
Well, if they taste as good as they smell, a medal.
Medal? Yeah, all right.
And it's not just a lot of hot air, love. This chap was actually there, Archer. Do you remember? You met him at the United Steel staff dance. He said his wife had false fingernails.
I just don't understand how they got out.
Yeah, well, they did, didn't they? Now, you want to hear about palm fringe sandy beaches, or don't you?
I was so positive they were with you. Yes, all right, go on.
Anyway, the great thing about this is, love, that you don't have to lug all the camping gear with you. You hire it, and it's all up and that on the site. So the only thing is, if you think the kids could take the journey, well, I'm prepared to have a bash.
We could always give them travel sick pills.
Yeah, blazing hot sun, tropical French nights, and our 50 quid's worth of extra travel allowance, romping about in their bikinis. Well?
Ken. Oh.
I know, love. I know. I was only trying to...
Yes, I know.
Hey, come on. I suppose I better go and have words with Madame Susan again.
What makes you so sure it was Sue and not Peter?
Why was it Eve and not Adam?
You're positive?
On my granddad's life.
What, they still a time?
It went on and on like Niagara flipping falls.
Right. Hey, what did you mean?
He buried his granddad last Michaelmas.
Hey, now, if you're having me on...
Well, ask him.
All right, but I'm warning you. I bet bigger fellas than you. Hey, Mr. Walker.
Yes, Mrs. Ogden.
Listen, is it true that Mrs. Walker's been creating because the demolition's making all the new paintwork mucky?
Well, no, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, I'm very glad to hear it.
No, what I would really say is that if she comes waltzing in here with a bucket of water in one hand and a scrubbing brush in t'other, crack on you the Duchess of Bedford comes slumming.
I see.
Told you, you're a born septic, Mrs.
Oh, evening, Mrs. Walker. Ah, you look as if you could do with a good sit down. What's on telly tonight? Who?
Yeah? What are we doing studying?
All over my eggshell gloss. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. I can't see no muck, can you?
No, you could eat your dinner off that floor.
He probably does. If an hair of the head had been harmed.
But it wasn't, was it?
Never mind wasn't, I said if. You'd have had it on your conscience for the rest of your life, Minnie Caldwell.
Why me? Why not Valerie or Kenneth or that Hungarian or him?
Because they weren't actually in the village fussing over a bundle of mange on 4 legs.
When you insult Bobby, you insult me.
Anybody that's more concerned over a cat before kids wants insulting.
For the last time, Ena, I didn't know the twins was in there.
And for the last time, Minnie, if you hadn't been so obsessed looking for that flea-bitten moggy, you might have found out they were in there.
I know what it is with you.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah, just jealous.
Jealous? Of what, for crying out
Of
loud?
Bobby.
Ha! That's about as good a thing as I've heard since Harry Lauder passed over.
You think I give him more attention than I give you?
You give everybody more attention than you give me.
Now, that's not true. But you live in my house, and so does Bobby.
And he objects to the arrangements, I suppose.
No, but I've always been a great admirer of the American Declaration of Independence.
By gum, you did stand close to that factory when they were bashing it down, didn't you?
All men shall have equal chances.
Well,
And in my house, that goes for cats, too. Had enough?
Bloated. Hey, if I burp, is it an insult or a compliment?
Compliment. Well, what now?
Well, what do I do for an encore?
What do you do of an evening?
Well, watch a bit of telly sort of thing. Have a read, you know.
Nothing on the agenda about going down to the Rovers for a swift half?
Oh, now and again, yeah.
On your feet.
Well, what for?
Off you go. My being here is not to interfere with your usual routine.
Well, I can't.
They run out of beer.
I can't take you.
I'll go by yourself.
No.
There's no need. I'll be all right.
Give over. I'm not Stan Ogden, you know. It's no hardship for me to do without a pint. I'll go more for the company than the booze any road.
Well, in that case, I suppose you got company here.
Aye.
Well, then, be my guest. Or is it
Right.
the other way round?
Well, choose which road you look at it. I mean, if the object of the exercise is to see how we get on together, well, there's not much point in you spending half the evening in one place and me in t'other, is there?
You're absolutely right.
Aye. So it looks as though, so you stuck with me for the time being.
You know, Nettie Fisher's sister married an Hungarian
Really?
during war.
Now, you're sure there are no after effects?
Oh, not on them. They've got nerves of steel. It's me that's got 500 little men punching holes in my tummy.
Oh, were you Paul? Valerie,
What?
this chap that Nettie Fisher's sister wed, you know, were he Hungarian or Pole?
I haven't the vaguest idea. I've never heard of Nettie Fisher.
It's all very well, you know, but I still feel very responsible.
Oh, for heaven's sake, it's not your responsibility. It's mine. I'm the mother. I told you, Ken's got it out of Sue. She's discovered how to drag a box over to the back gate, and she climbs up and opens it. Simple as that.
Of course, he could have been free French. No, he was definitely Hungarian or Pole.
That's children, isn't it? One minute they can't, the next they can.
And do.
Yeah, the story of the human race in miniature.
His mother, you know, this chap she wed, well, the old lady, she used to cook some right exotic food.
Uncle Albert.
What?
I wish you'd be quiet. We're trying to have a conversation.
Well, so am I.
Sorry, what were you saying about the human race?
Oh, you know, discovering things all the time. Discovering socially useful things, but also terrible weapons of destruction.
Like hydrogen bombs?
Yeah. So, man goes ahead without realizing the terrible dangers, just like Susan and Peter.
Oh, but they're too small to realise.
But we are not, and yet it doesn't stop us.
You know, I remember going round there once, and she'd made this stew, and she put that much paprika pepper in it, it blew the roof of your mouth clean off. Mind it was very tasty. Changed from cow eel. Well, you've got to keep an open mind, haven't you?
Oh, hello.
Hello. Well, I'm glad they're all right. I'll be getting along. I promise that you...
Bolts and bars and padlocks, I promise.
Good.
If that won't do, we'll chain them to the banisters. You don't have to go, do you?
Oh, I thought I'd drop in at the Rovers.
Oh, I'm going in that direction. I'll walk you down.
Thanks. Good night, then.
Good night.
Because how the heck they did the courting, I don't know. He couldn't speak a blind word of English.
Who's that?
This here Paul or Hungarian.
Hello.
Hey,
It'd be like a quick trip to the chippy.
Put your teeth in and say that again.
I'm starving.
Yeah, I bet you are. You've not eaten since... Well, you're not eating all day, have you?
I know, I couldn't. Terrible pictures kept going through my mind.
Yeah, I know.
I was just talking to Miklos.
About the twins?
Not really, about life.
Deep.
He was just saying that every day we walk into danger with our eyes wide open.
Well, that's progress, I suppose, love. Part curiosity, part folly.
Yeah, that's what he said. So, I mean, you can't go on being petrified every time your kids turn a corner or learn to walk a bit farther away. Do you know what I mean?
Keep an eye on them and do the best you can for them.
And just be thankful that they can learn. I mean, not all kids can.
Barlow, Mrs. V.
Yep.
To hell with the chips. I'm going to take a couple of dishes round to the Indian and bring back 2 chicken biranis. You like?
With papadums and pilau rice.
And an onion bhajia.
Oh!
If you're good.
No one knows better than I. What did you use? Helicopter?
Well, do you blame me for getting me skates on? Talk about feeling like light-fingered dick.
I told you my dad's away. The flat's empty.
I know, that's why I felt like a flipping burglar.
Would you rather he'd been there?
What if he'd have been, I wouldn't have gone.
Oh, he's not such a bad lot, Jerry. I know he's got a temper and he's a bit possessive where I'm concerned.
Oh, well, that's an admission at least. You never said that once over.
I never said a lot of things once over. Well, what did you get?
What? Oh, I got half a dozen silver teaspoons, this solid gold candelabra, a diamond necklace, and an enamel colander.
for?
Well, the one we've got's got holes in.
Oh, yes.
There you are. Me. Now then.
Oh, you're a doll, even my fluffy slippers.
Well, he told me what all the stuff was. It was just simply a matter of adjusting my mask and flashing my torch and shoving it in my swag bag.
Oh, that's a shame. Never mind.
Well, I forgot something.
My nightie.
Well, I brought you pyjamas, look, these blue ones.
Well, there's a nightie hanging in the wardrobe, sort of pale pink and floaty with satin ribbon threaded through.
Yeah, well, these will be all right, won't they?
Oh, yes, it's just that my nightie's prettier.
Well, I bet them's warmer, though. What? You'll not need no hot water bottle with them.
No, I was sort of hoping I wouldn't need one anyway.
Our oldest a good mixer, you know. Some of my best mates in war were foreigners, especially in France.
Foreigners?
Well, they're all foreigners over there. Not British, but they're very nice, you know.
You've done a bit of travelling then?
Well, a little bit here and there. I can call to mind one little lass I got acquainted with, an Italian. Oh, a right lovely little bundle of spaghetti she were.
Hey, did you fetch him in here?
Of course I did, we're mates.
And what don't you do to bulls?
Well, you don't get going in the same field.
You don't wave no flipping red rags at them.
Eh?
I take it I am the red rag.
Bright crimson scarlet. Muck, inches deep all over my new eggshell gloss.
Well, I better go and make pigs then.
Oh, I reckon you'll need a bodyguard. Go on, Hilda.
Oh, right.
Walker,
You're still here, Mrs. Ogden? Oh, yeah, just powdery milk-to, like,
I
you
would
know.
have thought you would have needed a good night's rest in view of the massive cleaning job we have to get start in the morning.
Mrs. Walker,
But of course, the damage has already been done. And when I think of the sleepless nights I spent trying to decide between Oriental poppy and avocado, I might just as well have chosen hearse black.
you've chosen the colour scheme.
Naturally.
That's funny.
And why, may I ask?
I could have sworn it was chosen by an interior decorator.
For your information, Mr. Really? Oh, well, of course, I can't claim any credit for it. It's just one of my things.
Why don't you drink your cocoa in here, letting it get a skin on?
We haven't all got asbestos gullets.
I'm thinking of visiting Alice Kipple's fence stall tomorrow.
Aye, I read it in William Hickey.
New curtains for my parlour. What do you think of them frilly nylon ones with a dainty polka dot and done up the side with a big bow?
You're thinking of hanging them or wearing them?
Oh, Ena, I'd be interested if it were yours.
Don't doubt you would. You'd give advice to the Archangel Gabriel and have to toot his trumpet, but it doesn't follow that we've all got to shove us noses in.
Ena, I've got to say this. You're being very tiresome, and I'm coming to the end of my patience.
Well, it's just as well he wrote then, isn't it?
Well, oh,
Henry Foster. Come this morning. I was down first.
you never told me.
Well, I'm telling you now, aren't I?
What did he say?
The offer was still open. Keeping house for him, and if I'd changed my mind.
Oh, Ena, what about your cocoa?
Oh, give it to Bobby. He deserves it.
But where are you going now?
Up to my bedroom. I've got a letter to write.
You okay?
Yes, Tom?
Right, I'll get into bed. Say good night.
Jerry?
Aye?
Well, come in. I can't keep shouting through the door.
Well, I've got my pyjamas on.
I've seen you in your pyjamas once or twice before.
Well?
Don't I get a kiss goodnight?
Oh, well, I better get to bed now. I have to make an early start in the morning.
What's up, Jerry?
Oh, nothing. Why?
Don't you recognize it?
What?
Go on. Smell. It's a springtime bouquet.
Oh, aye?
First present you ever gave me for my birthday. Talc, soap and bath salts. I was tickled pink.
Aye, I remember now.
I never use anything else now.
Good. I just picked it out at the time, like. The sales girl said it was very popular.
Jerry, I thought this was to be a sort of trial second marriage.
Well, see how we get on together, yeah.
Well, then.
No, Myra.
Why not? It's just as much a part of marriage as everything else is.
Well, supposing we decided after that it was still no go, like.
It wouldn't matter. I wouldn't mind.
I would.
You're a funny lad, Jerry Booth.
Ah, so they keep telling me.
Who, girls?
Some?
You mean you have to keep saying no to
Oh,
girls?
of course not.
Oh, you usually say yes.
Oh, give over, Myra. You know quite well what I mean.
Yes. Well, then, put out the light, love, as you go out.
Myra,
Yes?
you do understand, don't you? It's not that I don't want to. I just don't want you to be upset or out.
It's all right, love. Of course I understand.
Good night, then.
Anyway, Jerry Booth, there's plenty of time.
I'm just coming up.
Oh, you needn't bother about me.
Oh, I'm not. I please myself.
Well, that's as it should be. It's your house, isn't it?
Oh, Ena.
Well, look, will the water in the tap be hot enough in my bottle, or will I put the kettle on?
Oh, it's silly us going on like this. And another thing, I've been thinking, it isn't right the way I've been pampering Bobby. I've been treating him like a human, and he's not. Oh, he's ruined as that cat.
Henry Foster didn't write out of the blue, you know.
What?
I wrote to him first, asking if the job was still open.
Oh, don't go, Ena. I don't want you to go.
I wrote accepting it.
Oh, Ena.
Look, it's not Bobby. It's not your midnight prowls. It's not the balmy way you cook porridge.
Well, you never complained about my porridge before.
No, well, I haven't.
Oh, well, you can make it if you like. I just never thought.
No, I've told you, it's not that. It's us. We're both too old to change our ways in spite of good intentions. Living together in one street's one thing. Living together in the same house is another.
You're going, then?
Yes, I'll be more settled in my mind if I've got something to occupy my time.
I'll miss you, Ena.
Look, if you're still set on going to Alice Kipple's, I'll go eat morning. I know her. Without me behind her, she'll diddle you right, left and centre.
Will you miss me?
You what?
Will you?
Miss you? Strolling down the prom, breathing in the ozone? Get away with you. I doubt I shall remember your name.